Thank you so much for actually coming by. All right, thank you so much. I always say thank you because you are always there. If you're not there, we are not here. If you're not here, you're not there. We are doing just like a partner issue. And that's why I want to tell you that you should go to all the social media and go to Trendy Africa NG and subscribe. Try to give a thumbs up and comment as well to actually make this work wonderful. This is face to face. I'm not here alone. I'm here with my wonderful friend
Ujumaiwa, the Honorable. Once again, welcome to our program, Face to Face.
Today we will not be talking about Honorable's friend Tinubu. We are talking about an opponent of his friend called Atiku from the PDP side. Now, the issue about this is that the background under this issue is that we know that we're getting closer to the election 2023, and a lot of people are looking for the right candidate to actually come out. Either primary is done or not. But now the Congress happened actually in Abuja 11 o'clock as of yesterday, and Atiku actually was saying fire, was bringing out fire from his mouth, saying that if he's not elected, as in bring out and is sole candidate of the presidential election, that the party will die. Let us look at this issue. And to make matter worse, Kwankwaso was also in that same page as well, raining fire as well, saying that PDP will die, that all the candidates, seeing a lot of things. I don't want to call it jargons because we're on the television right now. All right? Saying that if he's not elected as the president of that, and well, in the course of our discussion, we talked about a lot of background that actually attached to this issue. Article on this one. I know that you are smiling because of your friend. Let us talk about it. Let us talk about this.
You know, when people are very desperate for power, there's absolutely nothing they cannot say or do. And at this moment, Atiku believes this is his last shot, and is desperate to get it by force. Understand? You want to use the word in the Bible that says that back in the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violence taken by force.
Okay.
But most times it does not work that way. Especially right now, we all know what we are up to, because PDP as a party started this zoning of the thing, and Northerners they have done their 8 years. Now it's coming down to the south. Right now you're like, oh, you are bringing a lot of cock and boostery. Yaradua was unable to spend the 4 years, he only spent 2 years, and this and this and that, blah 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 blah. Now you are saying that PDP will cease to exist if you leave PDP, my brother. Oh, let me see. Oh, my father.
Anyone you want to call it is listening to you.
You know, you once left PDP to APC. PDP did not die. Nobody tells you before you run back to PDP, and now you are back to PDP. You're like, you believe it? No, who cares? Who cares? Because right now you are very desperate for it. Yes, we know, but don't be surprised that there are a lot of better candidates, than you. If you decide to leave PDP today, there are a lot of better candidates that will come and replace you, and you'll be surprised that they will even win.
Now that my honorable is raining fire, I don't want to say that's an undertone of his friend at Jagaban, but let us take it from there. He actually mentioned the aspect of zoning, and I know that within the constitution of this party, not the Nigerian constitution. Sorry, let us get it clear.
Yeah.
Constitution of the party says that there are going to be a zoning it, and looking at it, I think my friend called Wike should be the next one. All right, or another person.
Listen,
right?
If it's not necessarily Wike, at least it should be someone from the south, from the party.
Yes, and Wike is in the south. All right, and
now is capable and is eligible.
He's a giant in PDP, and he's one of the financier of that party. All right, now, and Atiku is actually raining fire on it. Let us talk about Kwankwaso. All right, and from there we are going to talk about that. Now, Kwankwaso is in the picture as well, and Kwankwaso is one of the well-known. And the truth is this: let us compare Kwankwaso and Atiku.
Yeah.
We know Atiku was a former vice president, but Kwankwaso, during the last election, Kwankwaso could pull it straight more than Atiku. Look at it. How many Northern states voted for Atiku? All right.
Very few.
But Kwankwaso can actually speak one, and all the Northern will actually run after him.
Yeah.
And Kwankwaso also say that he wants to go as well. what can we say? Before we go to Wike, my wonderful friend, what do you think Kwankwaso can do now that Atiku is talking?
I believe that both of them, they are only speaking from the both side of their mouth, because they know it is the constitution they both agree on that zoning is what is part of their constitution. Now, both of them are just trying to like create what is not there, and I believe that if they decide to leave PDP, where do you want to go to? Is it APC? APC, they already have their own. Yes, they have not done their primaries or they have not agreed on whatever. But since if they come down to APC, they have to go and start all over again. So yeah, so where they want to go, unless if they decide to form their new party, which I believe, which I'm not sure can come into existence. How do they want to plan it? Yeah. Because just like 10 months away to the general election.
Yes.
Do you understand? Now, I believe right now they should just decide to let go of their differences. Look into either the pick Wike or another Southerner to become the flag bearer of PDP in order to avoid, because they've just messed themselves up again over and over and over again.
And over and over and over again that my honorable I've talked about, and from there we will now actually move down to what will happen, because I know that their Congress have been moved, have been shifted one or two times, and all that and that. And let us look at that, the candidate that we're looking at outside Atiku. Now Atiku should be looking at, just like we actually once talk about Jagaban, that Jagaban should not actually waste the time by going there. You should look for somebody that is good. He's a godfather.
Yeah.
No, we should not talking about it. Atiku is also a godfather in PDP.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who do you think that could go in PDP that is so well? Because now nobody can actually lure Ebele Jonathan to go for the next one. Nobody can actually do that. Looking at even the constitution, I don't know if the constitution can actually stop it, but I know that PDP cannot even lure him to go again.
Actually, left to me, I would have preferred good luck Ebele Jonathan, because right from onset I've been talking about him fine. When he was a president, I was never his fan, so to say, but at least after the whole thing, after the whole tenure, then find ourselves in this current situation, I can say that Ebele Jonathan is one of the best presidents we have ever had in this nation, Nigeria. So if PDP can still look into it and be able to talk Jonathan to come, I think, to me, I will so much appreciate that. But if Ebele Jonathan is not coming to the picture, I believe Wike, so to say, you understand, can be a flag bearer for PDP, because right now I believe both APC and PDP, they have not been able to provide a legible and a good candidate so far to say. The both two parties are still parabolating. They don't know what to do. They seem to be very, very confused. Even right now, the confusion is even affecting the present administration, and the whole state is even in the state of confusion, because everything is even confused more than confusion.
Now that the confusion is even more than confusion, that is state of parabolism. Now on that nature, sorry, in case you want to look for that, go to the dictionary, you might not say it. Anyway, now the honorable have made it mention that the PDP and APC right now have not been able to bring out a tangible, trustable candidate that we should actually be looking at Wike for now, or look at how things could actually go around from there. But in a couple of days we are going to do. APC have not hold a very tangible Congress, and now they are still waiting for INEC to actually give them a pass mark to do that. Now PDP have done theirs, but unfortunately it's a story of somebody threatening one person with their words. Well, what will happen in a couple of days, we are going to tell you later. My name still remains Adenija, and I'm here with my wonderful friend.
Oh, you mind what?
And from Face to Face Constitution, we'll say bye-bye.